Between emancipation and 1874, this is a period of a great deal of violence, uncertainty, and conflict in the South. There's no other way to describe. We call it the Reconstruction era. But really, at a local level, this is all about conflicts over independence and equality between blacks and whites. And the legal system plays an important role in this. The black codes were taken from the old slave codes, and these were laws that were meant to apply solely to black people. And they were laws that made it a crime, again, to be out after a certain hour, for possessing a weapon of any kind. Vagrancy was one. Let's say you had a skill as a slave. You wanted to be a barber, or you wanted to have your own shop, or even if a black woman wanted to be a laundress, you had to have a permit, and you had to pay money to get that permit. And if you were operating without a permit, you could be arrested under the black codes. These laws varied from state to state, but they all had the same purpose, which was to subject the freed people to their own particular kinds of control. You have people being arrested on charges from the black codes and put to work on the streets. And this is before the big convict leasing system emerges. These are all local laws. If you're arrested for vagrancy, if you're arrested for theft, if you're arrested for larceny, these are tried in local courts. These are not tried in federal courts. These are tried in local courts. There is actually very little that the federal government can do to intervene in these kinds of situations. That this was really a tool that was used to keep blacks in fear and also to curtail their independence. It's very common in newspapers, local county newspapers, for the press to describe who's in the local jail. And they'll say 73 in the Dallas County Jail, all Negro. So many people arrested for theft, all Negro. Now, these were meant to convey an idea that former slaves were inherently criminal, but what they really show is that whites didn't have to worry about the power of the law when it came to their behavior. It's inevitable that the combination of the legacy of slavery and the power placed in the hands of whites, these laws are going to be disproportionately used against black people, and they were.